Like start off, give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, pushing his word out across the four corners of the earth. And this is a quick article we just found on naturalnews.com. And it's going into how the medical system is about to fully implement the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast of the scriptures. And right here from Natural News, it says, medical system goes full mark of the beast with unique patient identifier tracking. Scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay. And right here it says, for some of us, visiting the doctor is an uncomfortable and invasive process. Being examined by and telling a complete stranger how we feel can be very difficult for many. At the very least, we would expect the information to remain private, safely tucked away in the doctor's records for his or her eyes only. But a new bill signed by President Trump is poised to strip this right to privacy from every American citizen.
That's right, because if you do your research on President Trump's son-in-law, I forgot his name, but basically he has invested into the mark of the beast system, man. So basically all that shit is connected within their infrastructure, man. So what they want to do is basically push that chip on the entire society, man. But of course they're under the format, the order of the elite bankers, man, beginning with the Rothschilds, man. Okay.
Yeah, just hit a share over there. Okay. Yeah, right to the side. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, back to the article. It says, back in 1996, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, called for Health and Human Services to issue every single citizen with a unique patient identifier, UPI. This UPI would be a unique number linking each person to their complete medical history and will be accessible by about 800,000 parties, including hospitals, doctors, researchers, and public health departments. The legislation caused an immediate public backlash, prompting Congressman Ron Paul to amend a 1998 spending bill to prevent the use of any federal funds for the development of UPIs. The congressmen maneuvered through a spanner in the works, and the development of UPIs essentially ground to a halt.
Hey, bro, can you go back to that where you stated, hey, this UPI?
Kind of. The UPI right here is known as a unique patient identifier. So it says this UPI will be a unique number linking each person to their complete medical history and will be accessible by about 800,000 parties, including hospitals, doctors, researchers, and public health departments.
I got a precept. And this is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And the hour of temptation, that's really, that's Jacob's trouble. And part of Jacob's trouble is going to this mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. So those that dwell on the earth, not only our people, it's going to affect all the other nations as well. But really, this is mainly focusing on our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it's going to really affect you in these times that it's coming ahead.
I got precept for you. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
And that whole armor is this word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He's known as the word in the scriptures, So we got to put the whole armor, like part of the hell that's about to get ready to come to this place. We got to look at the old things that our ancient forefathers went through, and we got, basically be in that same spirit they were in. Because we're about to face some hard times, so we got to put the whole armor of Yahweh and Yahushua on us, so we can withstand these hard times coming up ahead.
You can make a point. And just like the wiles, if you go into the Greek format of their word, it's going into the trickery, and a part of Esau's trickery is to get you to take that chip. All right, because he's making it seem like it's going to be beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he's telling you all the assets and things of that nature for you to take that chip. But at the same time, if you're within the scriptures, you know that if you receive the mark of the beast, then that leads to total destruction, man.
And it's in the same book and chapter, Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities."
Right, wicked, and that's going into like the angels on the left hand side, man, governed under Satan, but at the same time, Satan is under Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, man. Go ahead, bro.
Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right, because the rulers of the darkness of this world is under the format of Satan, man.
Yep.
And his goal, his goal is to keep the elect from attaining salvation, man. They are the opposition for the entire nation of Israel, but hey, at the end of the day, it begins with the elect, man, because we already know 2/3 of our people are destined to die anyway, man.
And that's referring to what the common people know as Illuminati. Starting with the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the Gettys, the DuPonts. Those rich banking families, the elite families of this world. They work on their left-hand side under Satan. Starting with the Rothschilds.
That's right. And it says, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness in high places, and the elite families are in high places. They control the entire world, man.
That's right.
You got something?
No, it was on that.
Okay. This Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it's in the power of their hand.
Because it's in the power of their hand to do so. Because that's why you read in the book of Job 9:24, like it's real basic, man. Like the concept says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, So who is that man who is throughout the planet Earth with his whole hand in each landmass, man? So the scriptures going into when he waketh to rise upon his bed, his whole mind and concept is to think of trickery, robbery, to be manipulative, murder, because his whole insight upon life is destroy, kill, murder, reap, and not give back anything, man. The earth is complaining, the soil is malnourished, because all he does is pull.
That's right.
And that's why we've been asking here in Mississippi for years, man, what is one good thing the so-called white man has done upon planet Earth, man? And we haven't gotten what do you call it, relevant. We haven't gotten relevant answers, man.
That's right.
So you get mad at us for oh, you're racist, you're racist. We're racist, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, man. Because we take pride in our people, we take pride in our nation, the same way you take pride in yours, man. But we're looking for that kingdom that is for to come in righteousness and in holiness, man. And this mark of the beast microchip concept has nothing to do with righteousness, man. Because the chip is being portrayed as something, like the brother said, beneficial, for your good, not for your hurt, in your favor and not for your harm. When it's the contrary, this device was tested upon apes, monkeys, dogs, cats, lab animals. And that was only to perfect it, to be able to be inserted and function properly inside of a human being, man.
That's right.
I appreciate for y'all. And this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Satan, the adversary, there's these elites you're talking about, we're not his device, basically we not unaware of, or we not ignorant of the wiles that he's trying to pull.
That's right, bro.
It's just this RFID chip, basically making it seem like it's okay to get it. You're gonna live a long, happy life and stuff like that. But we know, according to the scriptures, once you take that, you're pretty much done for it.
Hey, bro, can I get that advantage in the Hebrew? All right, this is in the Greek, Salakia, in the Greek. 2 Corinthians 2:11. All right.
Hey, because this chip is being pushed throughout the entire planet Earth, man. They're doing a lot of testing down in South America, different parts of Mexico, different parts of Argentina. All right, you got these different Northern Kingdom tribes that are doing full-fledged. What do you call it when they kind of do it in spurts? They got the particular group they're gonna do it here. The different group they do it there. You know,
like conventions.
Yeah, different type of conventions. You know, where they doing it voluntarily. Oh, come ye, you know, so come one, come all, to come get this chip. You able to open your front door with it. Ooh, wow.
Right.
You know, if you drop dead and you can't speak, oh wow, let's scan your hand. We know everything about you now. We saved your life. Right. You know. Go ahead.
Okay, in Greek, the word is for advantage.
Strong's G 4122. Pleonekteo.
Pleonekteo. And it states to gain or take advantage of another, to overreach, defraud. So that's what the elite are trying to do, man. They're trying to defraud our people, which 2/3 of our people are going to take this chip because they're going to show their allegiance to Esau, man, which is going into the rulership of Satan, man.
And another thing about that chip, which is just on the health side, you shouldn't take it. It has cyanide in it. And you look up cyanide, it says in small doses, cyanide in the body can be changed into thiocyanate, which is less harmful and is excreted in urine. Large doses of cyanide prevent cells from using oxygen, and eventually these cells die. The heart, respiratory system, and central nervous system are most susceptible to cyanide poisoning. So this is letting you know that if you take that, you know that cyanide is going to be in your system. You can die from cancer, all other type of harmful diseases. You know, that's just on the health side.
Right.
And we already live in a force field, man. We live in an electromagnetic force field, especially people that live in the big cities. You know, every skyscraper, every building is filled with satellites and antennas. You know what I'm saying? Throwing out different frequencies. That's why when you in certain areas or demographics, people are more aggressive, or people are so-called more crazy. You know what I'm saying? High crime areas. It's because of those vibrations, man. And then you're going to insert this magnetic chip inside of you, you know, to pledge your allegiance to this system, because Most High will, we get it going into the book of Revelation, when it goes into that mark of the beast, when it says that you should not be able to buy nor sell without it. So you're going to pledge your allegiance unto this system in order for you to be fed, in order, you know what I'm saying, for you to quench your thirst, so to speak, man. Instead of relying wholly and solely upon the creator of all things, the creator of the food, the creator of the water, you know. But you're gonna put the people that take the chip are putting their hope in man. And when you read the book of Proverbs, it says faith in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint. You know, they can't support you, man. Go ahead.
Ephesians 2:8, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High.
Faith is a gift from the Heavenly Father, man. Faith is a gift, man. So to not take that chip is an act of faith. That's a pledging allegiance to the proper being. That's pledging allegiance to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and not some man, okay, who said, hey, here, just take the chip and I'll feed you. You'll be able to buy whatever you want, you know, just like the good old days before this device. No, man, you know, because we have faith that the Lord is gonna deliver us from all trouble, from all evil, man.
Correct.
And to take that chip is evil that you voluntarily doing.
That's right, bro.
Tempt ye not the Lord. That's one of his commandments, man. You can't tempt the Lord. You can't take the chip when you take it in your big toe, your pinky toe, or you take it behind, you cut an incision behind your ear just to avoid it, pursuant to the prophecy of being your right hand or in your forehead. You're going to try to be a trickster and trick, you know, so you're going to try to trick the trickster. You're going to try to pull a swift one through your own wisdom on he that created all wisdom.
That's
man.
crazy. A precept, Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
And our people, you know, is going to the Israelites, and they're gonna be basically messed up in the head, thinking it's okay to take this RFID chip. But you got the prophets of Yahweh Shah out here on the highways and the byways, pushing videos out all across the four corners of the earth, you know, warning you, letting you know if you take this RFID chip, you're gonna be cut off from the Most High. That's great. You know, so our people gonna be, well, 2/3 of our people, they're gonna be taken into that device right there. You know.
Hey, I got another precept, because a part of Hosea 4:6 is stated that you have forgot the law of the Most High, correct? Well, Leviticus 19:28, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh Bashem Shai.
You know, cuttings, that's going into like incisions. And you look up, well, we're gonna get that Revelation 13. Right? You look up that word mark in the Greek is karama.
That's right.
Which is going to like a incision. You cut into the flesh.
One more, bro. Leviticus 21:5. They shall not make any baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in the flesh.
That links up with Revelation 13:16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 636. And you look up that word all in the Greek, I want to say that's pas, because Nate tried to say it's just going to be only a certain amount of people that take it.
But this one here?
Okay. Yeah, you look it up, I want to say it's pas, P-A-S.
God.
Yeah, so it's going to go into how
Strong's G 3956. Pas.
And it's going to go in, it's going to go into how it's talking about everybody, like anybody that's dwell on this inhabitants, you know, on the earth, you know. So there you go, individually, each, every, any, all, the whole, everyone, all things, everything. So that cuts major doctrine he tried to push a couple years ago.
Collectively. Hey, oh man. Hey, the scriptures speak, man. You know.
I got it quickly. This is 2 Thessalonians 2. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High.
Now who's doing that? You know, who fit that description right upon now, man? It's the Edomites, man. Beginning with the elite bankers, man. Well, what do? They hide themselves within the shadows, man. But if you just go and per se see how America is set up along with the rest of the world, you can see that these kingdoms have a satanic vibration, man.
And another example of him is trying to be like the Most High is with this RFID chip, because the Most High, he's known as omnipotent. He basically means all superior. You know, he's like everywhere. So with this RFID tracking system, Esau came up with, really through the spirit of how Bashar with his design, but he put it on the Edomites to do it. What they came up with, they trying to track your every move now. You know, you see they have all types of surveillance cameras all in your major cities, and now they doing it with the RFID chip. They want to make it more personal.
Can I bring out something right quick, bro? Ecclesiasticus 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Shai are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
That's the angels, you know what I'm saying? They see every move that every individual on this planet Earth is making, and they report it right back up to the Most High.
That precept for you, Robert. It's right here in the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped.
So if you oppose something, meaning you're going against Yahweh Shem Shai, right?
Opposition.
Yeah, you're the opposition. And then if you exalt yourself, you're trying to put yourself higher than Yahweh Shem Shai.
Or that is worshipped, so that he as a God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, you know. So showing himself that he is the Most High.
That's right. How he's doing it, like we said, with the RFID chip. That's just one example right there. Right. You want to track your all moves. You know, just try to make it seem like he's everywhere, but at the end of the day, the Most High, he's gonna cut that shit short.
Mhm.
Yeah, get back to the article.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Share the screen.
Okay. All right. Right here it says it was another important part. All right, yeah, the Healthcare Information and Management System Society reports that a simple UPI is no longer considered a sufficient solution, and the focus has shifted to patient data matching and the need for a coordinated national strategy across the public and private healthcare sectors. They further report that the nation's healthcare community has been given clear mandate to adopt electronic health records and health exchange capability. This move by President Trump is likely to prove very unpopular. A 2002 article by Gallup noted that increasing use of the internet was leading to an e-health environment in the United States, which was causing privacy concerns for both consumers and medical professionals. It referenced an earlier 2000 poll which found that 78% of respondents wanted to maintain the status quo in regard to their health information, namely that no person or party should have access to their private information without their express permission. It is highly unlikely that the passage of time has altered the fact that very few people will be comfortable having their demographic data, genetic information, family histories, treatments, personal comments, hospitalizations, and lifestyle information available to all and sundry. This is highly sensitive information which could be used against the patient in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm.
Current. And this is yeah, pretty serious. All right. All right, this is you go ahead, you got something.
Yeah, I got something. And this is Exodus 21:1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. Verse 2. You know what? I'm gonna just jump to the point. Verse 4. If his master have given him a wife. So, you know what? I'm gonna go to 6, Salakia. All right. Exodus 21:5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Verse 6. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awe, and he shall serve him forever. This is symbolic for the chip, man, because a lot of our people that don't understand, that doesn't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're gonna give their allegiance to Esau, man, and they're gonna do it some out of ignorance, man, and then you're gonna have some of the 2/3 that hey, they're gonna know, but their desires to continue to progress in this world, they're gonna do it anyway, man.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a sign of servitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to take that to take that mark of the beast. When people mock and call it tracking device for your dog or for your pet, whatever the case may be, for you to take that and insert it in your own body, that's you showing your servitude to the so-called white man ultimately, you know, and portraying him and putting him upon a pedestal as your God,
right,
whom that you're going to bow down to because you basically bow down to him once you've taken that chip.
That's right.
You know,
You know, the Most High, he said he's a jealous power. You know, I got a quick one. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees in their right grievousness which they have prescribed.
And that's the Edomites, man, because they control the legislation. And if you if you delve into the research of it, their laws are also entitled draconian, man, meaning they're extremely harsh. Why? Because they oppress our people and along with their people and these other nations as well, man.
Come on. Verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment.
And who's the needy, man? The needy are the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
And to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Right. Continue.
That widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless.
And that's how they do, man. And they show you that every time you get paid, man. You know, because by right, you supposed to get paid the day of, man. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be taking taxes out, you know what I'm saying, of your check. Why? Because basically you're providing a service for them, and as that service for your labor, you're supposed to get paid, man.
Correct. Yeah, I think
All right.
Yeah, the system, hey, this world is upside down, man. You know, and that's why the Lord is gonna, as it is written, he said, he shall esteem as a potter's clay, man.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna flip it right side up and put it in its proper order. You know, hey, for the whole world to be to begin to be conditioned with this microchip, that's something big, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a major prophecy that's written in the scriptures that is truly going to come to pass. All of your movies in today's time are all apocalyptic. They're all like last days, the end type flicks, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody's really making things like Soul Plane anymore, man. You know,
Right.
a lot of people are stuck in end time prophecy, whether they believe it or not. A lot of these producers are you know what I'm saying, well, celebrities in general are what you call atheists, man. You know,
But at the same time, in order to be a top producer for Hollywood, you have to know
you
the
gotta be in the
scriptures.
word.
So hey, they know something is actually true about the scriptures. In order, you know what I'm saying, to have that type of position, you have to know the scripture, man. So hey, on the left hand side, the elite believe anyway, man. But what they do is they try to condition the masses, man, to keep y'all in a dumb state so you won't believe, beginning with our people, because they don't want you to be saved, man.
It's going to by usury. This is Proverbs 28:8. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he should gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to how that's known as Esau. He basically he increased taxes on our people and stuff like that. And like when you think you got a full check or whatever, you look at it, you see hundreds of dollars taken out of your check before you even see it. Right? You know, and you know his interest rates. You know that's part of usury of Esau's system.
Mm-hmm.
It's another quick one. This is Proverbs 22, and we get verse 16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich should surely come to want.
Right, and that's what Esau does, man. He oppressed the poor, and then they give that within their circle, man. That's how they continue to thrive in the society, man.
And the rich get tax cuts.
Mm-hmm.
How can a rich man pay less, man? And then the poor man, you take it all from him. You know, he lives, if not paycheck to paycheck, man. He's you know, that's how you leave it. You leave it at a bare minimum while the rich stay wealthy, or the rich become wealthy, and the wealthy become wealthier, and then the middle class man or the poor man becomes poor, day by day, year by year. For some reason, somehow, he's collecting more debt. You know, he's made a conscious decision to be financially sound or to get out of debt. But each year, the hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Why is that? Because it's systematically done, man. You know, and then at the financial collapse, they want this chip implemented either during or before that time as your refuge.
That's right.
You know, because once that dollar's gone, now it's going to be digitized. Like this is going to be your dollar. This device in your hand, this device inserted in your body. It's going to be linked to a major computer network. And if the CIA and the NSA being hacked now, you don't think they're going to hack those computers when everybody's devices start being connected to them, man?
Right.
To my stealing identity. You know, people may start chopping off people's hands and different things like that. You know, or the chip's supposed to die. It has no more heat and no more blood flow going to it. A lot of things, man, that this devil has conjured up in his mind to perfect this thing, because he's gonna throw it out there on a wide scale. They're doing the spurts right now, little test trials here, because anything that you push slowly, you become conditioned to it.
That's right.
When you jump into a freezing lake or a pool that your body hasn't adjusted to the temperature of, let's say it's cold. If you start with your toe, you start with your foot, you insert your leg, you insert your thigh. Okay, and then your loins get inserted. Then your torso's inside. Next thing you know it, you going underwater. Why? Because you were conditioned. Now you get the shock effect when you just get right in there. Okay, your body goes into a particular shock, but then it still get conditioned. Esau doesn't want to shock the whole world by throwing this chip out at you. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, boom, all of a sudden. So he's going to do it in spurts and gradual insertions, man.
Appreciate, bro. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh Bashem al Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
The rebellious children are that's our people, the Israelites. Really, that's mainly focusing on the 2/3 of our people. Cause no matter what shape or form, they're not gonna, understand this full truth.
That's right.
And
we got one more. Hey, and then also not ask in my mouth. Why? Because the prophets are telling you that the words say you don't supposed to take that chip, man, but you want to do it anyway. But this is the last verse. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, man.
Yeah, I guess we'll end it with the in the book of Revelation, going into it.
This is just our people. Basically, this is going back in ancient Egypt, how they rely on, their resources. It's gonna be the same thing happening today's time. How our people gonna be relying on America's resources when all things, all hell break loose. And this is Numbers 11:5. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers, the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic.
And that's symbolic for Lot's wife when she turned around and looked back, man, because you had a great deliverance, for our people by Yahweh Bashem al Shai. But what did our people do being rebellious? They wanted to hold on and cling on to their lifestyle within Egypt, man.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and I'll start at I guess we'll read 14 to 18. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And the image is the system, man. Okay, that's the system that we are actually involved in, going back to the pagan Roman Empire, man.
Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So the beast is NATO and the EU, okay, and then the image is this system. Go ahead.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Going back into Revelation 13, okay, Revelation the 13th chapter, because we know that basically, okay, you're gonna have some people that are not gonna have their limbs. So what they're gonna do is basically they're gonna have to receive that mark within their forehead. And at the same time, you're gonna have people that have their limbs, but they're pushing this thing saying, okay, like if you have dementia, and if you receive a chip, then basically that can correct you from that illness right there. Okay?
Or you have like a loved one that has dementia, they get lost, that chip can be able to track them down. They can be found safe.
Time.
Keep it 14.
Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah, 14, 9.
Okay, you want to jump to it now? All right. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wrath, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
They're just basically like a sign. If you do take the chip, what's the consequences of it? So not only are the nuclear missiles going to hit you, those chariots, which was known to the angels of the scriptures, they're gonna get down. They're gonna be beaming down those beams on our people. If you do take that chip. So those are the consequences if you do decide to take that chip. Lord willing, we stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. We don't,
So therefore, by that being said, we know that the chip cannot be Christianity or fucking embargo, man. It has to be something physical that is inserted into you.
Yeah,
man.
tangible.
Tangible.
You can't put Christianity in your right hand.
Yeah.
Right.
And everybody's been in some form of philosophy, so that automatically makes that theory null, man.
Right. The whole earth would be destroyed except for judgment. That was the case, man. Because
Right.
Christianity ruled the world, man. It still rules the world.
Kind.
You got it.
I hope you all were edified, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, like get all under glory again too.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
The mothers of apostles and elders of great millstone. Salutations to you, sincere Ogden, pushing his word out across the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.